Hello YouTube, this is MTG Standardman coming at you live with Part 1, Rare's Origins. The first one we have today is Hallowed Moonlight. Alright, 1 in a white instant until end of turn if a creature would enter the battlefield, and if it wasn't cast, exile it instead. Draw a card. I could see this scene standard play against goblins. I could also more token builds is what I could see this against. I could see this in modern against Splinter Twin and a whole bunch of other combo decks. So yeah, that is a good one. All right. Next up on our list is Sigil of the Empty Throne. Sigil of the Empty Throne is free double white enchantment. Whenever you cast an enchant spell, put a 4/4 white angel creature onto the battlefield with flying. Alright guys. I can see this in a new build for enchantment-wise creatures. So yeah, enchantments, maybe? Maybe an enchantment deck in standard? Maybe? Maybe? Alright. Next up, rinwing. 2 in white, creature Pegasus, flying, non-creature spells, cast 1 more to cast. So, Thalia, but not as good because it costs more mana, has evasion. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this. Comment below if you have an opinion. Alright. Next up, we have Displacement Wave. 2 in X sorcery, return all non-land permanents with converted mana cost X or less to their owner's hands. I could see this against token decks. I could see this in control against aggro. There's a... Excuse me. I can see this in a lot of decks for control, so yeah. Maybe. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Next up, Harbinger of the Tides. Double blue. Creature merfolk wizard. You may cast Harbinger of the Tides as though it had flesh. If you pay 2 more, cast it. When Harbinger of the Tides enters the battlefield, you may return target tapped creature an opponent controls to its own hand. Alright. I don't see this scene really standard play. I see it maybe in Blue Devotion. I guess that's rotating out though, so I don't know. Yeah. I see it more in modern as a part of the merfolk deck. So yeah. Let's see. Mizzium Mendler. Let's talk about that one. Mizzium Mendler is 2 in a blue. Creature, Vidalcan Wizard. Flash. When Mizzium Mendler enters the battlefield, you may change a target spell or ability to Mizzium Mendler. Pretty good. Worse, why is it escaping me? Spellskite. Worst Spellskite for standard. Maybe say play. Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. Alright, Willbreaker. This one is a cool one to me. Willbreaker, free double blue. Creature human wizard, 2 free. Whenever a creature an opponent controls becomes a target of spell or ability you control, gain control of that creature as long as Willbreaker is on the battlefield. So, creature for burn decks? Maybe? Control maybe as well? I don't know. Seems good. I don't know where it seems good, but it seems good. Probably more of a spell-based deck, though. That's where it seems good to me. Alright. Next one up. Priest of the Bloodrite. Whip decks, sacrifice decks, Black Devotion. Those are some of the cards. Some pretty good decks that this could go in. And, yeah, I mean, you can just sack the dude and get the 5/5 demon. All ends well. Alright. Next up, Languish. 2 double black. Sorcery. All creatures get -4/-4 until end of turn. Let me see. Good in Abzan. Good in, Abzan Modern. Good in Abzan Standard. Good against anything else. It will destroy, like, every creature currently in Standard, so why not? Pretty good to me. Alright, next up, Infinite Obliteration. Any deck that relies on certain cards, this would be great in. A Black Devotion deck could easily play this. It's 1 double black, sorcery, name a creature card, search target opponent's graveyard, hand, and library for any number of cards with that name and exile them. Good against Esper Control. Good against blue-white control, because you know they gotta be playing Dragonlord Ojutai. Good against a lot of control decks, because they don't have much. But what they do have is a very few creatures. And they can't win if they don't have the creatures. So let's blow them up before they can get their creatures out. Alright. Next up, we have, here we go. Dark Petition. Free double black sorcery. Search your library for a card and put that card into your hand, then shuffle your library. Spell Mastery. If there are 2 or more instant or sorcery cards in your graveyard, put free black mana into your pool. Good. Pretty good. Dark Ritual plus Tutor. Pretty good. Pretty good, I would say. Yeah. Alright. Next up, Exquisite Firecraft. 1 double red sorcery. Exquisite Firecraft deals 4 damage to target creature or player. If there are 2 or more cards, spell, or instant sorceries, instant or sorcery spells in your graveyard, it can't be countered. Good against control. Good in burn decks. I say it's good. Alright. Oh yeah. Next up, Chandra's Ignition. Black red cards. Put a 1/1 with Death Touch on the field. Use this. Wipe the whole board. And it's only your opponent's board, so that's pretty good. I mean, it's gonna be hard to combo off and get everything right, but 1/1 Death Touch. This guy. Everything wipes out on your opponent's board. Pretty good, I would say. Especially since there are a couple of artifacts that can give creatures Death Touch right now. So, Gorgon's Head for one. Yeah. Let's see, what's in green? I think that was it. Nope, never mind. Goblin Piledriver. 1 in a red, creature Goblin Warrior. Protection from blue. Whenever Goblin Piledriver attacks, it gets +2/+0 until end of turn for each other attacking goblin. What? Legacy card, in Standard, what's going on? Modern playable now. Gonna go up in price, probably. Even from $14. Come on, people. We know this is good. You gotta know this. You gotta know this is. You gotta know this is good. Come on. You gotta know. All right. All right. Hello, load. Thank you. Thank you for loading. Thank you. Alright, Moulton Vortex. 1 red, enchantment, pay 1 red, discard a land card. Moulton Vortex deals 2 damage, a whole 2 damage to that player. Or creature. Fairly good. Especially when you're getting land screwed. Alright. Next up, we have Animus Awakening, X and green, sorcery, reveal the top X cards of your library. Put all land cards from among them onto the battlefield, tapped, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Spell Mastery. If there are 2 or more instant or sorcery cards in your graveyard, untap those creatures. Sorry. Untap those lands. Alright. Devotion, yes. Land-based decks, yes. Modern land-based decks, yes. Good to me. Alright. And I think that is it for this episode. Let me just double check. Loading. Come on, go and load. Whatever. That's gonna be it for this episode. See you guys later. MTG Steerman signing out. Bye.